What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be going over the Hyperkin HDMI to PSP to HDMI connector, and it's this little adapter right here, which you'll probably see in some footage that you'll see over is, and it has an end to connect to a PSP, and then the other end to an HDMI. It could be a monitor, it could be a TV, really anything. And if you see the real size of this adapter, it's almost 14 feet long, as it claims on the description. But this is not all you'll need. You're actually going to also need, and it comes with it too, so no worries, but you'll need to bring your own power supply to it. And yes, this little thing does need a power supply to connect. This thing does need a power supply to be able to actually power on. And I haven't tried it with the computer, but you can try your Samsung's charging cube. You probably have one laying around right now, but according to the specifications, it has to be at least 5 volts and 1 amp to be able to power on properly. Also, you're going to see that it has a switch for default and zoom. Default and zoom. When you're in the system menu, you're going to use the default option. That's going to be the default for the system menu, for songs, for different things like that. And then when you start going to games and to emulators and other things like that, as you're seeing here in the video, you're going to see that when you actually boot into a game or a PSP app, it's going to be like a little bit small on the screen. So what you'll have to do is flick the little switch from default to zoom. That'll zoom it out to the correct proportions of what it should be. Stretch it out to the size of the TV or monitor. And I think that's how the PSP functions. It has a bigger resolution for the menu, yet a smaller, more crisp resolution for the games. You could see here some of the games that I've tried it with. I did it with, first game I tried it with a PS1 game. It was Pepsi Man. It seemed to work just fine. I almost got to the whole level of getting almost all the Pepsis. I missed like 3 of them. There's a total of 100 and I got 97 of them. I went back and tried I went into other emulators. I went into SNES 9X and played probably one of the most demanding games of the Super Nintendo, which is Super Mario RPG, one of the greatest games ever. And it went in. It played the intro animation fine. I exited. I went into this little gem right here. I was able to compile a copy of Super Mario 64 to run natively on the PSP. If you don't know about that project, I'll link to a description down below. But essentially, TLDR is that source code for Mario 64 is leaked, and this thing looks kind of amazing on it. You're gonna see 1 or 2 glitches in the video, but that's the source code being worked on. That's not anything with the adapter or anything. But you can see, I was able to long jump through the bridge and just exit to go see something else. And when you play a video or music on the PSP, you would keep it on the default setting, as it's in the quote-unquote system menu, and it'll run at full resolution on the default. Overall, my opinions about this adapter is that I feel it's a very good offer and it's a very good purchase. If you want to make your PSP sort of a Nintendo Switch, I think this is a very good buy. You can connect to the TV, you can watch your videos from it, you can play music from it, you can play your PS1, PSP, and all your emulated games on the TV. Without any worries. The only emulator I was not able to get working on this was Dedulus. Dedulus, the N64 emulator. As you can see in the video, when I go into the application, it wouldn't it wouldn't show anything on the output. It would just show default back to the PSP. And the way I'd have to get it working is go to the system menu, go into display settings, and set the display out again. It like turns off the setting or something, and I'm not sure what that is. They are working on the emulator. I think they made an update late last year, early this year, I think, but we'll have to see if that's just a bug or if the N64 emulator is too demanding on the PSP. It may not be able to. It may not be something they are able to get running on it, but we'll see how that goes. Guys, if you like the video, sub to the channel, like the video, disliked it if you disliked it, leave a comment to tell me what you think of the adapter, or if you'll be picking one up as well. I think it's a very good buy if you have a PSP, and I'm sure you're going to like it as well. Anyways, this is Nemo signing out. Have a good one.